Good evening. Today is the 27th of December 2024. The time now is 5:23 in the evening. And so my video today is about something really strange is going on. Uh, Within the last few days, I'm finding out quite a few people in my hometown are sick and dying. I mean, for these many people to be dying at one time and sick to the point of dying. It's not, this is strange. And a lot of people don't realize what's going on. When we try to tell people what we going through, they're not really paying us any attention. And a lot of people want to say that we are paranoid schizophrenia, that we crazy, and just saying all sorts of things and not believing us. And it's because it's the law that got them doing this, that's making these uh, meetings and things, the community watch meetings. But they're all black. All the people that I've heard of that's real sick. I mean, to the point of dying. And my hometown is a very small town. Like when I lived there, I walked everywhere I went to. Like I said, I never owned a car, never had my driver's license. And I would walk wherever I need to go. I get out and walk because that's how small my town is. And that's where my gang stalking started. My attack started in my hometown back in the 80s. And not many, I really don't think many people knew about this right here. They do now because I know for a fact it's there. Um, my cousin, she just died. She had cancer and she had kidney failure. And there's another guy. I don't know when they gave him 7 days to live, but he's in hospice. One guy died New Year, not New Year, Christmas Eve, but they brought him back alive. Another guy died yesterday. Yeah, I don't. There's another guy died. I don't know. These all black people. That's how many people have died right here at one time, and they sick. If they're not dead already, they're giving them up to die. And that's unusual. And then on the internet, I'm seeing where a lot of young people who are famous. These people are very young, like in their 30s or 20s. Very young people, famous people dying. And this is unusual to me. And I don't think these people are just dying. I think they're being murdered. I think they're being murdered. And a lot of them are black. I'm trying to think, have I seen any that was another race? I don't know if I see any of another race. But I do know that they're attacking us with, and my attacks are different. My attacks are even different. I've noticed there's a different shift. There's something more demonic, and it's going to get more demonic because they bring it in the new year. But I noticed a weird thing happening before Halloween, and I can't remember how long it was before Halloween, but it was a few weeks before Halloween. I just started feeling uh, things changing, and they still changing. My attacks are different. I'm feeling a different uh, vibe or something, whatever you want to call it. But I don't think that these deaths are just people getting sick. I think these people being under attack and they trying to get rid of people before the new year come in. I think these are sacrifices. I think these people had been attacked with frequencies from these towers, these 5G towers and things. This is not for Wi-Fi. I've been telling people that. I feel like sometimes I just feel like just shutting up, don't say nothing. But then I know there's maybe a handful of people who listening to me, and maybe they can get people to listen to them. But we can't give up, because we know, and by us knowing, we have to continue speaking out, because Jesus, he didn't give up. He took it on to his death, even though we know he can rise up, but we can too if we live it right. But anyway, I've seen too many videos where these people are telling what they do. They telling how they hack the human brain. They tell how they can go into the brain and change it. Like if you have compassion, they can take compassion out. Uh, they can put stuff in your brain, make you think a certain way. They can actually make people hate you and make it where you can't even stand the person. You really hate them. And that's why we got family members who act the way they act towards us, because they're not just attacking us, they're attacking our family members too. They causing division within the family. They causing division within the jobs. They causing division amongst everybody. Like I've been saying, we all are under attack one way or another. Every single human being on this earth is under attack, because a lot of these entities they're not human. And if they are human, they are of some type of secret society or cult where they are demonized. And I do believe that there are other species here, because God didn't allow me to see reptilians just to be seeing them. I won't sleep. This is not no dream. I was woke looking at TV, and it's just like I left from out of my room and was where they was. That's all I saw with them, and they was had like lizard, a dragon face, and it was a reptilian type of face, but they was walking up bright like us. They had on like a uniform, like spaceship type of uniform that people wear when they going out of space. They didn't have no helmets on, but they had weapons held up like this here. And I said, when I came back to, I said, what in the world was that? Because there's a few times I've gone in these open dreams, or open sights, or whatever you want to call them. Because I'm not asleep, I'm awake. I even have talked to God, and I was on my way to church one time, and just before we got to the church, I went into an open vision, and God began to talk to me about about something. I'm not gonna say what it was about. Nothing bad, but I'm trying to. I don't want to say, because uh, just in case God's still gonna do it. So I don't know if it's gonna come to pass or not, but I know what the vision was. And then when I got to the church, this prophetess prophesied it. And so I let her know what God had said to me before I got to the church. But she actually prophesied it. And there was a lot of things that people in church there's a lot of people in church, they not for God. There's a lot of demonic people in church, witches and whatever, you know. And I had to learn that, because I trusted everybody. I just didn't think people would be in church like that, but they pure witches sitting up in church. But I wanted to make this video because I do believe a lot of people are being murdered with technology, and there's a lot of stuff going on with the use of technology and frequencies and energies and whatever else that can happen. So I'm not gonna stay on this video long. Excuse me, I'm not gonna stay on here long, but I just wanted to let it be known what I have been experiencing, and the people that I found out are sick and dying in just one little town right here all together at one time. And it's just crazy to me. And then these, like the famous people that I just within a few days, and they're young people, they're not older people. I'm not even hearing any older people dying. They're young people. Well, they might be middle age. I say middle age. In my hometown, they middle age people. I ain't gonna say they're young, cause these people that I don't really know a lot of the young people in my hometown. 'Cause I've been gone so long, but close to my age and maybe a little younger, not much younger. But my cousin, and then her sister got kidney failure too. Two sisters with kidney failure. And this is coming from where cause they attack our kidney, they attack our organs, they attack our glands, and it's just bad for so many people to have cancer and kidney failure. That's what they dying from, cancer and kidney failure. But there's another guy. Let me see how many people. Okay, let's see this. One, two, three, four. Let me see. I might be only count the same person twice. It's what's the name? Packet John, the legged dude, Rock. There's four guys right there. Um, my cousin. There's five people in the same small town right here. Right here together. That's sick and dying. I've never known that, and they probably some other people that had died that I haven't heard of yet. This is just I heard this, you know, over the Christmas holiday, and then the other people online, famous people. But I do know that they are gang stalking in my little small town because the last time I can't remember if it was the last time or the time before that I went to my son's grave, and we went to the grocery. I mean, not to the grocery store. We went to a gas station. They two gas stations there, and one served like dinners, and the other one served like sandwiches. So I went to the one where they sell the sandwiches, and I just happened to look around, and there was a group of white men. I mean, there's quite a bit of young and old, young men and older, like they might have been their daddies or something. We're just standing there looking at me, and when I looked at them, they didn't even try to turn their head or nothing. They just kept looking at me. And I was wondering why are these men standing there looking at me. I didn't even know I was being gang stalked then. That before I moved up here. And then people started coming in and standing right where I was standing right beside me. The police came, and when he came and stood by me, I had to look over at him, and I was saying in my mind that police outfit is too small. That's what was going through my mind, 'cause that thing was tight. I had never seen no police with no type that type. Anyway, then this girl I knew, she came and stood beside me, and then it came to me either the day or yesterday why she came, because her daddy is one of the ones who was gang stalking me at my niece's funeral in Washington D.C. So she probably know about it from her daddy. Cause my niece is his niece, and me, these guys from my hometown were gang stalking me, you know, and somebody was attacking my feet. My feet ain't never hurt that bad. I couldn't understand what was going on with my feet, and I just realized it. I think it was my sister-in-law because she don't even talk to me, and she kept following me, want my phone number, and it just dawned on me that it was her attacking my feet. I had to actually take my shoes off. I gave them shoes away. I sure did. I gave them away because that's just how bad my feet were hurting. And it won't like no like your shoe too little or nothing. My feet, the bottom of my feet was really hurting me. So I took them things off and I walked bare feet up in Washington D.C. and never put them back on. I mean, I can say I never put them back on because I might have did to come walk in the house. I don't know if I did or not. I can't remember. No, I changed clothes because we went to my niece's daughter daddy house, and that's where we changed clothes at. So I put on something else. But anyway, that was some weird stuff. Them people gang stalking the mess out of me up there in DC. Tell you the truth, I didn't even know where we were going. I had no idea exactly where we were going to stay at, but they did. When we got there, they was already sitting outside. They had little tables and chairs sitting outside on the side of the hotel. And so when we parked, they started doing their little theater thing. I noticed that. And then when we got on the inside, they were all on the inside. They even knew what room we was in and knew what bed I was sleeping in. They was attacking the mess out of me up there in DC. They knew what bed I was sleeping in. They had they room on across the hallway from our room. And it wasn't even in my name. It was in my brother's name. Just like one of my grandsons took me out to dinner. They knew where we were going to eat at. I didn't. He didn't even tell me where he was taking me. I didn't. I had no idea. So I don't know if the people just go places and because there's so many people gang stalking that they already there, and when I get there, they let them know that I'm there. I don't know how this thing go. All I know, everywhere I go, they there. That's the only thing I know. But I do believe they not just attacking us who we know we being gangsta. I think they're killing people, just killing people. Because like I said, even the gang stalkers are under attack. Cause if you paying any attention to my video, you can see all that energy that's out there. You can be able to see stuff look like smoke floating by, and them little orb things. I don't. They look like they coming out of the house. I don't know what all this stuff is. All I know is that it ain't good. It ain't good at all. And my type are even different. Even different. They trying to make me. I think they're trying to make me lust because they're trying to bring lust dreams to me, and I have to wake up and repent and rebuke them. I don't remember what the dream. One dream I do remember. We want me having sex. It was crazy. It was that was a crazy dream, just crazy. But the fact is that the dream had sex in it. Not it won't me though. It was something else, but it was a crazy dream. I still rebuked them, and I just went off. For you to be so nasty to have that kind of to bring that type of dream to me. I'm celibate and I'm gonna stay celibate. And, I don't care what kind of dream you bring to me, what you do, I'm gonna stay celibate. And if I never marry, I will never ever, not ever have sex again. And that's all to it. I don't had enough sex in my lifetime. And it's all being demonic. Well, the devil sending men in my life. And I can see it now. I couldn't see it back then, but I do now. And so now that I am celibate and I've been celibate for some years, they trying to make me feel lust. But I refuse to feel it. I refuse it. I really do. Sometimes I wonder if I was to get married, would I want to have it? Because the devil is so busy trying to seduce me. I refuse it. But anyway, we have to be, I don't even know how careful we can be because this stuff can come right into your house and attack you. These devils can, we just have to be praying. Everybody ask God to kill them. Just kill them. I don't know if we can pray them kind of prayers or not. But we can ask God to judge them on the fact that they are committing rape, sodomy, and attempt of murder and murder because some people are dying from what is being done. The stuff they doing is it can kill us. So yes, we ask God to judge them, open a case against them in heaven. That's what I do. I tell God I want to press charges. I don't know how to do it. I just like how I would do here. I ask God, I said, Lord, I want to press charges against whoever it is that's attacking me. I want to charge a case against them raping, sodomy, and attempt of murder. And if I die, murder, assault, because these are assaults. Anything you can think of that's going on, make a charge against it. Make a case. Because God is going to make them pay for what they're doing. So we need to have all our cases open up. So I'm going to get off of here. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Just sit here. Okay, well, I have looked at some a movie. At first I won't want to look at it. It's called The Equalizer because I know Denzel Washington played the first Equalizer. So now they got a woman, Queen Latifah, playing the Equalizer. And I said, well, why would they take Denzel, uh, equal, change it to a woman playing the Equalizer when it was Denzel Washington? And it made me feel some kind of way, especially Denzel. You couldn't get him to replay the Equalizer, and you're gonna get a woman to take his place because I know that this is something that they're trying to do. They're trying to make the world. I always say that this is a man's world. They're trying to make it a woman's world and feminize the men. And so I thought about it, and I said, well, I looked at it. I looked at it, and I said, dog, that was pretty good. I ended up looking at all of it. And it was pretty good. It was still a feminine. Well, she could fight now, but because she was in the military, she was a trained. Her and another little Oriental lady, they was trained military, and it was pretty good. I mean, I did it. It didn't take away from Denzel at all. Well, that's why I felt some kind of way. I thought they were gonna try to take away from Denzel, but it didn't. It was good. It was really good. It was a lot, scene. You know how Netflix has scenes of scene. But I looked at it though. I just don't like the way it went off. The last scene where all her friends, you had the military girl, the Oriental girl who was military. I think she was like Air Force or something. But they could fight in the movie. Had her husband who was like a internet software genius, and the cop. There was a cop, uh, and there was another military man. They were like people that you can't find them. And see, they thought these people were dead, and the people were they weren't dead. They were mad with them because they said they left them behind to die, but they actually thought they were dead. And these are people that had captured them and had put all of them in this room and set it on fire. She was the only one that wasn't in the fire, the Queen Latifah, and so they wanted her to watch all her friends, the people that she loved, burn up, and that's how it went off. So I don't know. Uh, they're gonna be, I guess, gonna be another part to it because she's gonna have to get them out of there, out of that room. But there was another man who was military. Uh, they was it was like they thought people were dead, and some kind of way this they had did some kind of wave or something that hit the airplane that he was in and sort of had killed him. But I got a feeling that he's not dead, and I think that's who gonna get them out of that room because they had Queen Latifah held where she, they had it was a bunch of them had guns on her, so that was pretty good. So after that, I started looking at Moses. That's probably what I'm gonna finish looking at tonight, Moses, and I like to look at when I look at Bible stories, I kind of judge them according to the Bible, and I had done seen some stuff that won't sound right. It won't sound right. They gonna add onto it anyway. And I looked at this other man last night, his videos, and there's some things he was talking about. I don't believe it. I think he's taking different books, stuff that's not really true, and added into stuff that is true. And he have a mixture of stuff. 'Cause he got to talk about elder race. The elder race is like fairies and uh like the Lord of the Rings kind of stuff. Those type of people. And I can't even remember what all he said because I was trying not to take his. Some of the stuff might have been true, and some of it I just don't. I don't know about it. I do believe they had all those type of things back in the day. Um, I think the fallen angel was creating all kind of things, which they still here. Fallen angels are still here somewhere or another. I know they some essential masters. That's where they get a lot of their knowledge from. This essential masters, and those are the ones that they be writing saying it's Jesus. The essential masters, cause the essential masters they appear to people. And evidently, they must appear like they Jesus, but it ain't Jesus. This an essential master. They say essential masters were humans, and they became so spiritual until they went into another realm or somewhere or another. And that's who the psychics go to. The psychics know how to go to the essential masters. But I ain't trying to go to nobody but the Lord. I don't want to get no secret knowledge unless it's God knowledge, which that's what I pray for. I do pray for God to open my spiritual mind, my spiritual eyes and ears to the spiritual his spirit where he's at, so I know what it is that he want from me. That's my prayer. But I ain't trying to do all that other crazy stuff with these psychics and all these people that's into all type of occult stuff. I don't want to be in no parts of a cult. But as I'm talking, I'm starting to feel weird. So evidently, uh, if I start sounding funny or talking funny, that's because I'm under attack right now. As I sit here, I'm under attack. They're making me feel sleepy in the head. Because they're attacking my pineal gland, but I rebuke whoever it is, whoever the devil is that's attacking me. I bind your mind away from me. I bind your mind away from me. I bind your mind. away from me. In the name of Jesus, I loose it away from me. These people are really sick. They're really sick. And they ought to be really ashamed of themselves to be able to have access within our homes that we don't deserve to have a private, our lives to be private because they won't want nobody doing them like that. The same thing that you want for yourself, you should want for others too. To keep their private life private, just like you want your life private. Even if they not private, they still don't give them the right to indulge, to involve themselves in other people's lives. They sick. They really sick in the head. I baked up. I ain't bragging, but that cake was pretty good. It was pretty, I've been trying my best not to eat much of. My daughter, she done I almost ate that whole cake by herself. Cause I've been trying my best. I ate so much though. I done ate about maybe 4 slices, little thin slices too. And that cake was pretty good. It sure was good now. It was just a pound cake, and I put some icing on top of it. And it was really good and very moist. I thought maybe somebody would come over, take some up with them, because I didn't really cook. I just fried some little winglets and baked the cake. That's it. And I did all that cooking for Thanksgiving. I said, I'm not even gonna do a lot of cooking. But on Christmas, anyway, I mostly just bake pies and cakes and stuff like that. Maybe fry some chicken. But I didn't do the bake. I just baked one cake. That's it. Because nobody said it was coming over. But anyway, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna cut this off and get up from here and walk around a little bit. Y'all have a blessed day. The rest of your day.